Welcome, my friends. We're talking about some looting strategy. Now, this is what you would do if you don't have a queen down. If you don't have a queen available, this is what I like to run with. I'm going to show you a variety of attacks. So I prefer, if you're going to be looting, I prefer being in the 2,000 range, cup-wise. I think there's a lot of great loot down here. And if you're not, if there's no reason to push, then just stay down here, get a lot of loot, and you can barch all the time. So oftentimes I try to go for bases that are weak here, and I'll bring some giants, some archers, and I don't even have to use any rage or spells, because all I'm really after is the loot. I don't really care about the trophies. However, even on this base, I think I get a 1-star trophy because I did drop the king. So just bear that in mind. Like, you just really have to pick the bases that you want to go after. Now, if you don't care about trophies, this is a great strategy to use. I know I'm sure you use this strategy, but if you don't have a queen, most people use queen walks when they do have a queen. But if you don't, you can definitely use that. Let me just show you a couple of the replays here. You can tell on this one, just pretty much you can look at these bases here and take them down. Now, there's a tall tale sign of how do you tell if the elixir and the gold is in the collectors or the storages? Well, it's all about the dark elixir storage. So you see that it's empty. That's a tall tale sign. Tall tale. What is this tall tale? I said it twice. Anyways, that's a sign that the elixir and all the stuff the resources are all in the collectors instead of the storages. If the dark elixir storage is empty, then you know that it's usually in the collectors. So that one on that raid, got a decent number amount. Here is one, got 1 star, got tons of loot here. Look at all this loot. This is what you get at the 2,000 range, and it's just dominating. I mean, all you have to do is bring some barbarians. What you do first, you drop the barbarians. See the storages? Those collectors are full. And the storages are not full because that dark elixir there in the core has nothing in it. So you know this is a good base to hit. You drop some barbarians first to tank a little, then the archers behind it. I brought giants just for good measure, and there you go. You get tons of loot, easy loot, no spells. I don't think I even used a spell on this attack. Nope, no spell here. Just plowing through. The king is doing so much damage, and this is what you get. Now, if you're wanting to trophy push, this is not really going to get you to be able to trophy push. Usually you fail on these attacks. I did get a 1-star, but if you're going up, say, against the Town Hall 10, what do I bring to get the kind of fire action? So here's a strategy. You can bring Valkyries if you want. There's one with 2 Valkyries, and I'm going to do a live attack here soon. But here's a replay using a couple Valkyries. Again, poor base design. This is all I'm really after is that dark elixir. So look at see that dark elixir. It's full storage, so you know that more of the loot is actually in the storages than in the collectors because it's full. And it just goes to show this is true. Look at the collectors I've already hit. I think the first one I went down, it was only 3,000 in it, and that's first one. So most of it are in the storages. I did get the storages in this one, so just to bear that in mind. And here we go again. Now I'm going to use this strategy. This is for good trophy pushing. If you want to trophy push without your queen or with your queen, bring Valkyries or some sort of dark elixir troops. You don't have to bring many. You just need enough to get 1 star. And you can go after lower bases. Obviously, with the higher you get in the 3,000s, you're going to need a full army to really get that 1 star. Or a lot of times you can mix it up. So you want to just go after loot. So say you're going for dark elixir, just use, Barch or Giants. But if you just need elixir, use your dark elixir. Use the Valkyries, use the boulders, things like that. Baby dragons are nice. Using baby dragons and Valkyries together, easily get 1 star any base at that, and you probably don't have to use many spells. So this base is going down, and you can tell most of the elixir again is in the storage in the collectors, because look at that there in the core, the dark elixir is empty. So most of it was there. Just a quick raid. Look at that. Just using Barch, I got 1,500 dark elixir. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, it's just domination. And here's another base. Let me find a base to attack. Am I going to go after this one? No. I don't want to go after this one. You can tell, though, see that dark elixir? It's pretty much full or quarter full. So most of the loot, again, I know I've said this a lot, most of the loot is in the collector, in the storages and not the collectors. It looks like they're in the collectors, at least those, see that elixir there? It looks like there's a lot there, but I'll tell you right now, there's not. I've done it enough to know there's not. So on this one, though, look, this is perfect base. It looks kind of suspicious. Are they in the storages or the collectors? They're in the collectors. And how do you know? Because the dark elixir is empty. And so if you take this base on, most of the loot is in the collectors. Most of it there, so that could be a base to hit. I'm not going to hit that one. I'm going to move on. I'm going to get something better because I do have 6 Valkyries, and I might as well get something strong because Valkyries obviously cost a lot, so I might as well get a good base. I can get a lot of loot pretty easy as well. And let's see, just searching. Oh, look at this, awesome. You can this is the stuff you get in the 2,000 cup range. Anywhere from 2,000 to 2,800, it's gold mine down here. Drop some barbarians, going to drop some giants near that wizard tower because the wizard towers will destroy all, your barch armies. And they're going to drop the Valkyries and more. So you just kind of circle around the base, get all the elixir you can, drop a couple barbarians for protection, and there you have it. You just get tons of loot this way. It can't go wrong ever, and you can get a star if you want the star or if you need the star. This is actually a good way to get your if you need to get infernos or expos, get the challenge there. This is a great way to do it in the 2,000 cup range. Gonna drop the king up north, so he'll take care of that and get those get that elixir up to the north there, and there you go. This is how I raid without a queen. And even with a queen, all you do, you just bring healers. I know some people, I'm sure you already know this, but if you're trophy pushing, just bring, and you want to bring loot as well, it's all about the army. So if you just want to get dark elixir and trophy push, using loons or baby dragons are a good way as well. So there's a lot of, or just straight dragons. Dragons would wreck a base too. So just, figure out what you need and go for it, and you won't fail much, and at least you'll get loot and be able to get your stuff up. So I did drop a freeze there. I thought, it's worth the freeze to get that gold. Probably not in the end, but who cares? It's just a freeze. It's not a big deal. No big deal at all. I'm not even gonna get a star, but it's okay. I don't really care. Look at all that loot. Amazing stuff, my friends. So this is what I do. This is what I've been doing for a long time. Maybe let me know what you do. This is how I build it up. A couple wall breakers, a couple Valkyries you can bring. You can bring 2 or 3, and there you go. The Valkyries are just to ensure you'll get at least 1 cup, or 1 star, So do what you want. Hopefully this video helped you with some looting tips, or not tips, or just strategy or whatever. Anyways, I've talked long enough. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Halo out.